If I tell you, say I love you, oh.
Hi guys, this is Chi Chi again with Jazzy TV, and today is going to be my fourth vlog, and we're going to be focusing on a discussion setting, as you can see, and our topic is going to be surrounded around marriage. So the question is, why would you get married if you were to get married, or if you're already married, why did you get married? So who wants to go first?
I'll start. Well, for me, if I'm not married, I'm single. But if I was to get married, of course, if you check my list, which is, you have to be a good person, have, a good heart, God-fearing, all that good stuff, whatever. But my main reason to get married is for business purposes.
Looks, hereditary, out of the question. Understandable.
Of course, looks and stuff. We have to be compatible. For me to want to enter a marriage with you, there has to be some type of compatibility in that. Like, I have to be attracted to you, of course, and all of you have to be, like I said, a good heart, God-fearing, all of that stuff. But my main thing is for business, to grow my empire, for us to bring our money together and grow that. Like, it has to be, like, I want us to be a power couple. Like, and power couple meaning, like, both of us are getting it. Like, both of us have money. Like, both of us are.
So the marriage is a business, like,
business. Yeah.
To be honest.
Like, that's my reason.
So when you said business, are you just limited by financial business or moral business as well? Meaning, are you just looking at the money aspect, or are you looking at, like you just said, grow an empire? What do you mean by that?
Growing my empire, meaning our children, our finances, and yes, moral, like our morals as well. Yes, like I look at it as a business almost. Like we both understand. We both have an understanding why we're in that relationship. Like
I think I can understand where she's coming from, because to build an empire, first of all, you need money to build an empire. You can't be building an empire. I'm not saying everybody is automatically going to be rich before jumping into a marriage, but she's saying that she needs to see that you're able to make that the same amount of money that she's trying to make, because no one wants to be rich. That's obviously. So she wants her husband to be able to make that, to have that the same type of vision, the same type of mindset that she has. In order for them, so they can build a strong empire. Of course, you're gonna have like procreation and all that involved, but
that's the
main focus. She thinks that money is the most important thing when it comes to building. An empire.
So quick one: if you do get married and then the financial aspect isn't working out like you hoped it would you just be like, yeah, I thought to try, but I'm moving on since it's not working out. This is my reason for coming here, so it's not working. I'm bouncing.
The thing is that, like, when I say the business, meaning, like, I am not going to be sitting back and my husband's making the money. I have my own business, so I plan on expanding my business and growing my business. I want him to have the same mindset. So I want him to know
if he's trying and it's just not working out, or if he just or something happens along the line and he gets laid back and becomes draggy and drinking and just everything you don't want, would you just be like,
that's part of the dating?
I don't see that.
But you can't.
And not want to say, like, first of all, those conversations would be had before we enter this marriage.
Let me follow up.
It's all about communication. Go ahead.
Yeah, what I'm saying is, like, let's look at it from a bigger perspective, okay? We don't know what tomorrow holds, right? So you can get a husband today, or for us guys, we get a wife, or you get a husband, and tomorrow they happen to be in a wheelchair. They can live up to what you expect. You know what I mean? In that case, what is marriage to you?
In that case, I'm still here.
Don't say God is going to provide.
No, not God is going to provide. Not God is going to provide. God is going to provide. Yes, God is going to make things work, but I am still here. And the thing is that you don't need your hands to make money. You can use your mind. Invest something.
But you have to, all right, so
you don't need to use your hands.
Maybe
what about
go ahead, boss.
What about the opposite side, right? What if you find a man and both you guys have the same mindset. 'Cause you seem very ambitious yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So both of you guys achieve success very early. What characteristics of that person are you still going to be able to keep a marriage going after you experience early success?
I like that.
Good heart, God fearing,
That's when people start cheating.
yeah,
When you got all the money in the world, you don't got to worry about money.
God
What you looking for in
fearing,
your man?
good hearts, kind hearted, forgiving.
Yeah, forgiving. Yeah, that's very important. Oh my gosh, that's very very important.
Sensitive to my emotions.
Understanding.
Patient.
Patience.
Okay.
All of that.
Now, but you
Yeah.
gotta also keep in mind, whatever you ask, you gotta be able to provide the same thing.
Of course.
So if you expect the guy to be forgiving, I'm just saying in general, let's say you cheat. I'm not saying you're gonna do, but I'm giving an example. Let's say you cheat, you expect him to forgive you. That also means if he happens to cheat, you gotta be willing to forgive.
Yeah.
Is that what's gonna keep your marriage going? Or maybe what we could do, we could change the route a little bit. Because if we just focus on saying marriage is a business, then, we all go in business for profit.
I mean, but that's my reasons. Everybody have their reason.
You're right,
What
you're
is
right.
your reason for why you got married?
What's your reason?
All right, well, my reason is, I was given a deadline. Either you're going to put a ring on it or I'm bouncing out. I figured, you know what?
It's a good one. How long did you date before you got married?
I did it for 4 years.
4 years.
Yeah, so it was time to make a move.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Yeah, 4 years. If you go after 4 years, it's like
Yeah. It's like, okay.
you had to play around.
I'm surprised
Yeah, I'm
you
just
even
telling
with
you.
it that long.
Wow.
What about
Okay.
you? Why did you get married?
Fell in
Really
love.
just yes, and then companionship. Really, like
Okay.
I know, like your family can provide you support, but it's just to an extent. So, like having somebody that is not your family member that you can be intimate with, tell everything to, just be cozy and stuff. it just makes you happy, and then you can build things together
branch
from
out.
there. You
Of
would
course.
obviously come natural. You know,
Yeah.
everything would just fall in place.
Place. Yeah.
For me, I'm like torn between her and yours because I do want companionship. I do want being able to come home after a long day of work and having someone like rub my feet or like talk to them about like hardship at
Rub
work
your
or whatever.
feet.
Yeah, you know what?
Of course.
No, but like I just feel like for me also, I'm very goal oriented and very ambitious. Like, I graduated my master's and I want to continue going on and getting my Juris Doctorate. And I want my husband, if he comes along, I want him to be able to be that ambitious as me. I don't like being the one to just pick up and doing work and getting the money and you're just slacking off. So I do want, for me, I want companionship also and have like a business like oriented person. Like I want to be able to split my bills. Like I don't want to pay my bills with myself.
That's true.
Like I live by myself and it's like, damn, one day like I wish I could have someone to like go half on and
Yeah.
so I think that's just
Yeah,
another
I
thing
like
too.
what you just said. I feel like I'm the only one talking here. But what I'm saying, like, when it comes to marriage, being married, it takes more than that. Like she just said, for us guys, you don't want nobody to see you crying. It's just the reality of life. No guy wants to see. You don't want anybody to see you crying, but you can do that.
Cry. What do you mean?
Let's say something is not working, right?
Mm-hmm.
Saying, right? This coming from a guy, right? If you have a problem, you will find it's going to be easy for you to go to a female, telling them your problem, and then for them to sympathize with you, than to go to another guy. Now, you can have a female friend where you can go. It might not work, but if you have a wife, and she's gonna make sure she protect you on that, So I think that's also part of it. But in reality, in general, like I think marriage is more of a love.
Yeah.
If we go into business, then if business failed, then we breaking up.
Not really.
Because I feel like
not really though. If you have an understanding, then you guys have love there. And love takes time to grow. For you to love somebody like they're your family, there are stages. That infatuation stage, that phase, that butterfly phase, what's there afterwards. So it's like the respect, and also for you to love someone as your family member, like how you love your mother or how you love your father, how you love your siblings.
That's what we're talking about.
No, like I mean,
You're gonna love your wife.
not really
the way you
because,
love yourself.
because you can't
So
dump
you're
your
supposed to
mother.
love
You can't
her.
divorce your mother. You can't divorce your father. You can't divorce
You can't
your
divorce your
sisters.
wife.
You can't. But that's what I'm saying. You have to love them like that.
It doesn't really
takes
take that
time.
long though. Like
So
it's
that's-
not
I think you
like
can
it
divorce
doesn't
your
take
father.
so long.
definitely
Like
divorce your
once somebody is good to you, the person is good to you. Once somebody is a good person, generally, the person is good generally. So you don't have to like say, oh,
Just forever.
well, hold on. So right now I'm here, and then in 2 years I'll keep loving you more. If somebody is good, you would feel it. You would know it. Like the person's actions would show like they're all for you. They have your back. They're
Love
everything.
at first sight. I got something to add to that. You guys said stages earlier, right?
Yeah.
So from my experience, like I'm not married at all, but my experience with relationship has always been stages. What female fits the stage of your life when you're in at that point? People don't realize that they don't look into that a little bit more, but when you look into marriage, lifetime, the person has to be transcendent.
Yeah.
So they have to go over time through any phase of your life. Because I can't,
exactly.
like you said business earlier, right? I can't look at somebody just simply by the success that they're having during that time period that they're having it. But marriage to me consists of every entity, meaning love, ambition, and physical, mental stimulation, everything all that put together. But I feel like you have to find the right woman to fall in love with, and that won't happen unless you experiment. And all men like to do is grow, all women like to do is grow. So take your time as you move through. Don't just find a woman for the stage of your life, but find a woman for the age of your life. So forth, because we all come from Africa. We all know anything can happen at any time. You know what I mean? So you got to have somebody that has the core values that can transcend. So that's what the main thing is. That's what I'm learning, at least. Like I've had girls where I just go party with. I had girls where it's time to focus and read. We sitting there in books all day, and then you have a middle balance. But if you find like core characters that you can transcend over time through, not to worry about too much.
I like
So you mean like if you find like a woman who fits all those characters?
You're not gonna find a perfect woman.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
You know, you have some guys you be like, how do you end up with that girl? And they're like, I love him for the reasons I love him. But you find somebody that will go through tough times with you, that look at you, that's like they see the same value in you, no matter whatever situation you might fall in. And that's the biggest.
Don't you think that it takes time to build? Don't you think it takes time to build that?
Yeah.
I think
like
it's more moral.
Yeah.
More moral. Like if, for example, if everybody in this room right now, I can tell we're faster to adapt to change, rapidly. You know,
Right.
but that's how we've been raised throughout life. If you meet somebody that can adapt to change, you have to take time to grow them, or you can meet somebody that is also
You
adapting
said
to change.
take time to grow them. How do you take time to grow somebody?
The same time you
The same time
you take
you
to
take
get to know them.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying it takes time to grow somebody or grow together, because you can't grow.
No, what he's saying is this. When you talk about grow somebody, that means you take time to bear with their foolishness.
Yeah.
Right? To the point where they start realizing that, look, I'm acting a fool. They just start acting right in front of everybody. Like you just bear with their
certain
nonsense.
flaws that they will probably have.
To be honest, I feel like the only way to achieve all of that is really being best friends first.
There you
Like
go.
I feel like when you can do anything with your best friend. You can, just like you mentioned, someone you can, study with and party with and blah blah blah. But you can, when someone is your best friend, you're open to do whatever. Like they understand you, you understand them, they know what gets you, you know what gets them. So you guys can do different things together.
So that's
like
building that relationship.
So I feel like that foundation is definitely needs to be laid at first, at the beginning of the relationship.
When
We are told that we cannot. That's why
No. I wasn't told I cannot.
I mean,
Because you're only referring in America.
Some people do not believe that they can reach
Yes,
that goal.
in America, but like back home, no one tells you that you can't do
So many people, they don't have to tell
I'll
you,
tell you that.
but so many people believe that only white people can
Not in-
get to that.
it depends. I feel like that's only in America,
Some people
though.
think it's inherited. Like
It's
if
an
you don't know
American thing.
people, if you don't know anyone that's a millionaire, they will never be millionaires.
So why
That's only
do
America, yeah.
That's only in America. Back home,
why
they
do
don't do that.
most African women prefer white males?
I have no idea.
I don't know.
I have no idea. No problems. I mean, I have no issue with women dating white men.
I don't have any issue with that.
What I see, can I say something? The way I see it, I've even said it myself, like, damn, like,
That's a good question.
I might just marry a white guy because the thing with African men is they play games.
Yes.
African men play games. White men,
They don't
when
play
they
games.
see you, and
They don't play games.
no. There's some white. I'm not saying all. No, I'm not generalizing. But
A good amount. A good amount.
one thing I can say is where I work at, if you see the majority of people who have gotten up in their career, especially men, they're all married. Especially in my job, I work for, I don't want to say it, but it's a nonprofit and it's a government contractor, and a lot of like the the DOD and the FBI, like they come to our place for policy making. So if you see a lot of these big names in our company, they're all married, and the majority of them, they don't play games.
They don't.
And the reason why they're getting these positions is because they are married. White men, when they date you, they take it more seriously.
When they're married.
The white men
That's
they don't play games. If they see things, the way I've seen it, I just got to my company and I heard that like a lot of like the admins, they meet these men at my job and then they see them within 3 months, 4 months, they marry them. Like they don't play games, but I feel like what I've encountered with African men,
black men, not just
business,
African
yes,
men.
but they
Black
see
men
what they
in
want.
general.
They play
It's not
games.
even African men.
Black men, African men
in
they
general.
put us in a lot of games.
White men, no time.
White men, they
Don't waste time.
They don't.
They plan their lives. Like when they get to a certain age, they're like, when it's time to get married, it's time to get married. They do it. They don't
play games.
don't have time. Like,
Hold on.
I don't know about that actually because, well, in Nigeria, because I'm all the way from Africa, so repping Africa, we actually think that the white men are the lazy ones because they have more things handed over to them, so their lives are easy. So like they have like the government helping them with this.
What, in Nigeria?
That's what we think. Like that's our perception of white people.
Yeah.
Because,
okay.
Especially in Europe.
90% correct.
Especially in Europe, because the government is doing like your housing, this, so many things for you. Feeding is subsidized. Everything is subsidized. As for Nigeria, everything is you hustle.
Yeah, that's your perspective being from Nigeria.
Hustle. Yeah, so I don't think black men are lazy.
No, I absolutely
not laid back or anything.
No, I don't think. Trust me, I've met a lot of black men that are on their ish. Yeah. So what I was saying is the reason why I feel that black women tend to go towards white men, right? This question. It's just I feel like black men play games. I feel like I feel like they play games, and I don't know.
A lot of black men.
It's like they have like these things where they have 2 or 3 women where they pick and choose. It's just it's a lot.
And then what I've noticed,
I think it's different people with different things. You're brought up a certain way. You think this way. You do things this way. I don't think it's a question of.
Wait. What about African people that are brought up in a home of a mother and father, and your dad is telling you when you get to know
But I think most people are educated. Nobody is thinking, I can't marry 3 wives. And nobody has time for that anymore.
Wait. Okay, so I think the reason why black women in America, because like you're speaking from like being from Nigeria, black women here in America, the reason why they marry white men is because they like when a white man meets a black woman, like they literally worship. They not worship, but like they adore the black woman. They immediately like know to commit to you and immediately would want to marry you.
So why is that?
Can I speak on that?
No, why is that? Why would they respect you more than a black man?
Is it really respect?
What is it?
Can I please answer that?
Yes.
So, alright, so there's 2 dynamics, right? When you look at the black male, as a male, that's the most sought after commodity as a male, right? When you look at a female, the black female but we are brought up with a mother that's black, sister that's black, so it's watered down to us. right?
Yes,
so to you don't seem like we're greatly appreciating you.
Yeah.
While the world demises you.
Yes.
So the world tells you you're not beautiful.
Yes.
So when the white male that comes that you see that women are beautiful, like he's not even looking at his own women that the world tells him is beautiful, but he's looking at me as a goddess.
Yeah.
You're gone already.
Yeah.
And the black male, you look at him as like, oh, he's just taking his time and so forth because it's watered down to him. He's been around it his whole life. It's not that we don't appreciate our black women, but they're right there for us.
But you, that's
It's a little argument.
I think it's a fetish. I just think it's a little.
Matter. And as far as going back to the discussion when he said men should have options, that's the problem of black men and African men in our community. You do not need options. You need to find a woman. You need to commit to her. You need to learn about her and take your time and be patient with her. You don't need 3 or 4, 5, 6 females for what? Like, what are you doing? Then you're just giving yourself to every female. You need to find someone, commit to them, and get to know them. That's the problem with the black community. That's the problem with black men, and that's why white women are seeking other races.
I don't think I feel like they realize that black women are goddesses. I mean, we are the first.
And I feel like black men don't see it though. They don't see it because I feel like black men would worship Kim Kardashian looking girl.
Yeah.
Before they worship not I don't use the word.
They would want to marry a woman like that before
they would pay her more attention before they pay a dark skinned beautiful girl. Like look at I think it's the same for both races. It's a fetish for both. It's a fetish. For black men, for them to want to marry a white woman, whatever, it could be a fetish for them.
For white women, for white men, it's also
a fetish. No, but the reason, I'm telling you, there's some black men in this country that would not want to date black women, that would never want to date black women. And it's only because they grew up being teased of being black or dark, and usually these are dark skinned men. They grew up being teased as a dark skinned man, so therefore they don't want anything close to their complexion. They want to be with white men because they don't want their children to go through what they went through. That happens. There are different reasons. That's another. Like I said, in America, it really messes you up. Like,
let me go back a little bit. You know, I think the first one we said that black men are immature. That's the way we want to think. I think we can't say that. I mean, we can't really say that. Why? Because if you look at what black men have to go through, right? It's not the same as a white man. I'll give you an example. Like at work, you know, you could be the best performer at work, right? You bring your resume down. If they say a name like Joe Quan, chances are they're not going to call you. Yeah. If they say a name like Michael Smith,
change your name now.
I'm not going to say my name.
I said change your name.
If they say a name like Michael Smith, chances are they're going to call you.
Yeah.
And then now you get in a situation where you have a white man and a black man. A black man could call you. They just say, I'm just going to give an example. You're like, shut up. The way you're going to react to a black man is different than a white man.
Absolutely not at all. On the white man. Oh no.
For me, I'll be even harder on the white for you.
It doesn't matter who you are. If a white man or black man calls me the B word, I'm sorry. It would be the same as
I feel like if a white male calls a black female yes. Anyway, you guys might jokingly react to it.
If a white man calls me a bitch, I'm not. I don't play with that. I don't play with that. Don't ever call me out.
Hold on.
Whoever you are, it doesn't matter.
What he's saying is correct, right?
It's not correct. It's not correct.
You don't want to be viewed as the angry.
No, never. I don't care. Guess what? A black woman is powerful. She's powerful. She's a queen. Our blood is like what runs through us. Like we are so in touch with everything about us that if you dare call us out of our name, when I would rise and correct you, you respect me as the queen that I am. You will never call me out. You're gonna call me queen, even a loud and they call me a queen. I am not ever call me that bitch.
What if
extremely successful and that's your
No.
30 billion for the account, yo. Yeah, Versace and Gucci for your body, yo.